everyone. My name is Ellie with Herbcraft by Ellie Apothecary. I'm here with a message from your shadow today. Those of you that are feeling brave and bold, stick around. This message comes with a trigger warning because today I'm using a deck I've never used on YouTube, and it is the Dark Mirror Oracle. Okay. You're welcome to leave at any point if you don't like the message. If you do, like, comment, share, subscribe. In case y'all didn't know, that's how people get out in the algorithm, which means more people find the message, our community grows, and, you know, good deeds breed more good deeds. You do good things for others, others do good things for you. Perhaps that's something to consider in your shadow. Woo! This one just kind of threw itself out. Peaceful Among Thorns, number 26. It's almost like a lotus blossom down here. Very much about keeping your peace in the middle of a storm. Let's see if I can get that in there without the light. There you go. Very cyborg looking. 26, which reduces to 8. The 26 could be a relevant day, the age, date on the calendar, 8th month, August, or your 8th house, partnership, success, I'm hearing. Perhaps some of you have kept your calm in the storm, and this has brought you success in partnerships of all kinds. 202 on the timestamp. Kind of reminded me of the Matrix, something between the Matrix and Cyberpunk or something like that. The sphere behind reminding me of the wheel card. Yeah. Despite all the unwanted upgrades I'm hearing from Spirit, keeping your center upon the mechanical chaos that is beyond you. Ooh, we're going goth in this one. Hey, you know, gotta stick with your roots, right? Anyways, don't mind the spectacles today. This book has fine print, so I'm embracing my nerd. All right, let's see here. Peaceful Among Thorns. So they have a few different things in this booklet. I'm just going to read what I'm called to. And again, this deck comes with a trigger warning. This is real shadow work. And the way we come into balance with our shadow is by nurturing it and also getting real. So finding that balance between compassion and real talk. All right. Thank you for staying here if you do. So it represents the first quarter moon phase, and it's a stage of acceptance. The sentence that goes along with this: coexistence of the material and the spiritual is the human way to enlightenment. Interesting, because my shop tagline is from the mundane to the mystical, explorations of the 3D to the 5D. Right? Higher consciousness awareness, grounding that into reality through keeping your calm in the chaos, right? Understanding that we are all spirit and flesh, that it is not a separation of spirit, being spiritual. Everything is of spirit and everything is material. Think about that. Perhaps that'll trigger something in your shadow in a good way. All right, so this is the part where we go real. It's called Going Dark in their book. This is page 39. 39 could be synchronistic for you, or 12, or just the number 3. That's what the numerology breaks down to. We talk too much about spiritual stuff, spiritual that, spiritual this, Not that the spiritual side isn't important, especially in an age when everything seems reduced to a materialistic drive, but aren't we going too much to the other side? I have a money problem, go spiritual. I have a health problem, go spiritual. I have a love problem, think of true love and go spiritual. I want to have exe, APIC Latin A, YouTube. Go spiritual. If we were truly able to solve problems like this, what is spiritual would have been sold in grocery stores. Sometimes to solve money problems, you need money, and to solve love problems, you need to fill in the blank. Strange, but true. Getting spiritual is not what solves our problems, it is what gives depth to our solutions. Ooh, I like that. I've never pulled this card before. Let me reread that. Getting spiritual is not what solves our problems, it is what gives depth to our solutions. It makes them meaningful. It takes us from the small to the wide, from the river to the ocean, but sometimes we are not ready to make it our center, and therefore it's perfectly fine if we do not. So, what I'm getting from this card is don't shame yourself for not meeting your manifestation goals, and don't shame the spiritual for those that have found enlightenment. It's about finding the balance between the two. Grounding in reality helps you connect to the higher realms and receive more downloads. Nature brings you closer to spirit. It's all in one and one is all. When we try to strive for see, I couldn't even say the word perfectionism, we are kidding ourselves. Okay. You're already plugged in, you're already tapped in, and there's nothing else to achieve. I hope that brought you some insight today. Again, Ellie here, Herbcraft by Ellie Apothecary. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Dark mirrors of a wonderful day. Bye, y'all.